alone, and suddenly you need to defend yourself from an attacker. What would you do? That's a question many women don't know the answer to. Women becoming victims is happening way too often, but one self-defense class can change that, and I went to it to find out how. An unassuming and tranquil facade from the street. But once you step inside,
back leg, good.
You can't help but become defensive.
Yeah, good. Pull me down, pull me down.
Over 70% will never tell a soul, and we want to let them know that they're not alone, that it's not their fault, and that there is help.
You hold them tight. Don't hold them out here, because they get away.
The Escape Alive class equips women with defense techniques, and it's taught by those who are reminded of the chilling pain of sexual assault every day.
I was approached. Someone said hello to me. I said hi to them, never even giving it a second thought. And without even thinking twice, he actually came back around and was able to put a bag over my head and a knife to my back, which allowed him to bring me to the secondary location because I froze, which is the absolute worst thing you can do.
Tracy was 12 years old when she was raped in Waterbury after being taken in broad daylight.
Good. Squeeze your forearms.
Years later, she's a trained fighter and takes that power to make sure others don't become victims.
You have to be responsible. You have to be the first person responsible for your safety. Nope, try that out hard, real hard. Nope.
She teaches women how to fight back. She says it's therapy for her as a survivor.
1, 2. Yeah.
I myself wouldn't have a clue what to do if I was attacked, so I jumped in and learned the moves. A palm, an elbow, and a knee. 3 basic moves strung together make a mean combo. After 4 hours of this, you're prepared for a lot. Danielle Serrano is the vice president at East Coast Training Systems. She's seen women from 13 to 87 years old take the class.
They change in those 4 hours. It's hard to describe, but it's very empowering for them. The other thing, too, is we have a lot of times victims that never came out, that never told anyone they were victims. By the end of the class, they would approach Tracy or myself or one of the instructors and they would say, I was a victim. How can I get help?
Yes.
Her husband is this guy, the one getting beat up in a padded suit. The last test, if you will, is having him come after you, making them think and react on the spot. And those taking the class, like Lisa Mignone, say that's the hardest part.
When you get into this class and you realize how mental it is, how you don't freeze.
Violence can strike anyone and anywhere. And for women like Tracy, there's usually no warning.
You have to be able to adapt to what you do have. You have one bad hand, you have one good hand. You have one bad knee, you have one good knee.
And you may only have one shot to get it right when you need it most. The Escape Alive classes are offered free of charge thanks to the partnership with Connecticut's Jane Doe No More program. Each month, women can register for the 4-hour class offered at many different locations statewide. For information on how to find the classes, check out foxct.com. Erica, Logan, back to you guys.